Well, hey, I've got something new that I'm going to try out today. I have mentioned to you that I've got a lot of squirrels that show up at my bird feeders. And even though I have squirrel buster bird feeders, and they work pretty well, I have some other ones that I would like to have birds come to. They're more of a platform feeder. And I found out about this Cole's Flaming Squirrel Seed Sauce. I was reading about deterring squirrels, and I read that hot pepper sauce is something that really affects them. Apparently all mammals, and squirrels are mammals just like people, have sensors that detect the hot pepper sauce. And, you know, it feels like it's burning. But birds don't have sensors for this, at least not ones that pick it up as burning. So what you're supposed to do with this, it says to add a certain amount for every certain number of pounds of seed, mix together with a spatula or shake in a closed container until it's evenly mixed. And it does say, let's see, we'll take the little label off here. Because I know, I read in the instructions before I bought it that you are not supposed to get this on your hands or in your eyes or other places. Please remember that chili peppers are a strong temporary irritant to humans. Avoid contact with skin. To protect your hands from the hot chilies, we recommend the use of rubber or vinyl gloves. Wash thoroughly with soap and water after handling. If in eyes, flush with plenty of water. You know what? Okay, where is it? Let me find this. Okay, I'll be back in a second. I've got this here somewhere. Oh my goodness, how could I have misplaced it? Oh, wait, here we go. You see this? Do you know what this is? No, it's not a tiny goblet for gnomes. This is an eye cup. Do you know about eye cups? When I was a little girl, we always used to have a glass eye cup. No, it's not a place where you keep your glass eye. What you do is if you have something in your eye, you fill it with water, you put it right up against your eye, and you go like this, and you blink your eye, and your eye gets rinsed out. You know, whether you have sand or an eyelash or hot peppers in your eye. Well, anyway, so I happen to have that. I recently bought one for myself and my daughter because she got her kids a sand table. Well, of course, the first day, you know, what do kids do? They play in the sand, they rub their eyes. So now she has an eye cup, and pretty much, though, what it's been used for is her 18-month-old when she takes a bath. Tiny goblet. Anyway, okay, not for human consumption. Don't worry. Okay, so I don't know if you're supposed to shake it up. It apparently has habanero, chili peppers, and soybean oil. And this will season 30 pounds of bird food. So this is what I'm going to do. I got my jar of powdered peanut butter and dumped it into a Tupperware container so I'd have something to put the bird seed in. So let's see. Oh, wait. Okay, so this weighs 0.21 pounds, all right? So I've got some black oil sunflower seed here, and I've got some mixed wild bird seed. So we'll see how much, you know, I would take this whole thing and just dump this whole big container over, but for sure I'd end up getting it all over. Okay, so I want to leave a little room in there for shaking. So this is 1.72 pounds. Yeah, okay, so that was a tear. So, all right. if it's 1.72 and it said to use 3 tablespoons for 5 pounds, but it said to double it the first couple of weeks. So that's 6 tablespoons for 5 pounds. And this is, okay, I'm just going to figure this out roughly. So if I've got, oh my gosh, where is somebody to help me with this? I'm usually great at this, but the thing is, all right, let me see. 3 tablespoons in 5 pounds. So that would be, okay, 6 tablespoons in 5, 3 tablespoons in 2.5, and 1.5 tablespoons in 1.25. So I'm going to use 2 tablespoons here. Oh, okay, wait. I'll just open it. Oh, golly. All right, we've got a... Oh, how are you supposed to get this off? Do I have to poke a hole in it? Oh. All right. You know what? I don't have any of those, you know, food sort of handling gloves, but I've got dishwashing gloves. Okay, so I guess, let me get a knife here. All right, get here's a grapefruit knife with a nice sharp point. Okay, I'm poking just a little hole because you know how sometimes when you go to open up one of these little seals and you go to flip it off and then everything comes flying up at you. So, all right, here we go. There, okay, I'm getting it. Let me just throw this in the trash. I certainly don't need to leave it around, especially since it is not for human consumption. Okay, now, all right, paper towel. Need to be careful not to dump the whole deal over, too. Okay, I'm just going to wipe off my gloves a little bit. Now, I've got, where'd I put it? A glass container. Here it is. Okay. So what did I said 2 tablespoons. All right. I've got a glass container here. Let me measure out 2 tablespoons. Okay. 2 tablespoons. Now, before I pour it in, I'm going to put the lid back on this so that I don't forget and end up whamming it all over the kitchen. Since it is mixed in soybean oil, that would be tough to clean up. Okay, now then. All right, so it says to, oh Lord have mercy, there's little bugs in here. You know what? I think this will take care of them. I think I've kept this seed too long. All right. And then let me get this on here really well. Okay. So it says to shake it up until it's all spread around really well. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill up my bird feeders with it. Golly, you know, if there's little bugs in here, little itty bitty, I mean, they're not weevils, they're tiny, teeny, tiny white bugs. I'm going to dump that out. And I've got an unopened bag of black oil sunflower seed. I may need to get like an aluminum can and keep it outside because I don't need little bugs living in my closet. And then if I have little bugs, then that's going to attract things like bigger bugs or spiders that eat little bugs. Oh, this is spreading around really well. I will report back to you as to whether or not this seems to deter the squirrels. I better leave my gloves on for filling up the bird feeders, right? Because I don't want to get it all over my hands. So I will let you know how this Cole's Flaming Squirrel Seed Sauce works out. And I'll put the details about where I got it and everything in my post where this live is going to be. Okay? Well, hey, I thought I'd bring you out here. Instead of putting these in my regular closed bird feeders that are Squirrel Buster ones, I'm going to go ahead and put them in the platform feeder. See what happens. So, dump the water in that. Okay. What? I think I'll just put some down on the ground here to see what happens. See if the squirrels come and investigate it. So, let me show you what I've got going. Okay, so I've got my Squirrel Buster ones. Oh, turn around. There we go. So see, if a squirrel tries to get in here, or a bird that's too heavy, like blue jays that tend to come around and eat up all your seed. And then I have another kind. So also, okay, so there's that. Well, yes, I have 2 hummingbird feeders. And then the ones I just filled up are this little platform one and this little platform one. So we'll see what happens here. Let's see, do I see any bugs? Well, I don't see any bugs crawling around. And then we have a little bunch right there. So we'll go back in the house and kind of keep an eye out. See if those squirrels come. Oh, and I've also got a finch sock up here. Haven't seen any finches yet. I hope some will come. Okay, I'll let you know. Okay, he's headed towards the pile again. Let's see what's gonna happen. Okay, come on. Come on, you're almost there. He is not touching them. Okay, there's the other squirrel. Let's see what he's gonna do. Okay, here he comes. Okay, now I did dump those right on top of some other seeds. You know, normally, if you can see, he is going and he's finding individual seeds. Normally, if there was a pile of just plain old seeds, I mean, he would just chow down on them. Okay, now is the big test, the real experiment. There's a birdie at the feeder. There's a bird. Okay, it took a seed We'll see if it comes back for more. Okay, the squirrel is definitely eating from the sunflower seeds that do not have the peppers. And there is a big pile of sunflower seeds with hot peppers, and it's not touching them. Okay, folks. So I tell you what, I don't care what's in that hot pepper sauce. It works. I mean, the verdict is in. All right, I'm enjoying this, enjoying seeing something that really is working. What I want to see, though, is I want to see some birds come. And usually it's the doves that walk around on the ground and will eat seeds off the ground. They usually come early in the morning, though, and I wasn't looking early in the morning, although it doesn't look like that pile has been disturbed. You can see that the squirrel is being very thorough about the pile of plain seeds, looking to make sure that he got every one. But he does not want to go near the hot pepper sauced seeds. This is good news. Okay, we've got 2 squirrels here. Just avoiding those hot pepper seeds.